Welcome to our Politics Discussion podcast. I'm Claire, and I'm joined today by Alan.
Hello, I'm Alan. Today we'll be covering several key political stories from around the world.
Let's start with a story out of the United States. President Donald Trump has asked the Supreme Court to allow the construction of a planned White House ballroom to continue. The project is valued at $400 million and has faced legal challenges.
That's a significant project. What's the legal challenge surrounding it?
The lower court ordered that above-ground work be halted because the project lacked the necessary approval from Congress. Trump's administration is arguing that the construction should continue while they appeal this decision.
So the administration is claiming that the lower court's decision should be stayed pending appeal?
Exactly. They're asking the Supreme Court to intervene and allow the construction to proceed. The project has been controversial, with critics questioning the lack of congressional approval.
How does this relate to the original plans for the White House East Wing, which was torn down last October?
The reporting indicates that the ballroom project is part of a broader renovation plan that included demolishing the East Wing. The controversy has been ongoing since then. Let's shift to a story from France. The Constitutional Council has blocked a bill that would have banned children under 15 from accessing social media.
What were the reasons given by the Constitutional Council for blocking this bill?
They stated that the ban disproportionately infringed on freedom of expression and failed to provide adequate privacy safeguards. The council also noted that the law would require every person, even adults, to prove their age before accessing certain online services.
That's an interesting point about age verification. How did President Emmanuel Macron respond to the court's decision?
Macron vowed to prepare a new draft of the legislation, indicating that the government still intends to restrict social media access for minors, but will need to address the council's concerns.
So, the issue isn't going away. The government is likely to revisit the legislation with a different approach.
Now, let's move to another story involving President Trump. He's stated that he plans to declare the Strait of Hormuz a U.S. territory after defeating Iran.
That's a significant escalation. What exactly did Trump say about the Strait of Hormuz?
Trump said he would soon declare the waterway a U.S. territory. The Strait of Hormuz is a vital waterway for global oil supplies, and this move would be a major geopolitical development.
How does Trump justify declaring a foreign waterway as U.S. territory? Has he provided any legal or historical basis for this claim?
The reporting doesn't provide a clear justification from Trump on this. It seems to be part of his broader rhetoric regarding Iran and U.S. military presence in the region.
This could potentially lead to significant international tensions, especially with Iran and other regional actors.
Let's discuss another U.S. story. President Trump has ordered the Navy to revert to using older steam catapults for launching jets from aircraft carriers instead of the newer advanced system.
What are the implications of this decision? The advanced system was likely developed to improve efficiency or safety.
The new mandate would likely cost billions of dollars and potentially complicate the Navy's operations. Trump has long expressed a preference for the older steam catapults.
So this is another instance where Trump's personal preference is influencing a significant military procurement decision?
Yes, that's right. The directive was issued despite the advanced system being designed for the newest class of aircraft carriers. Finally, let's look at a story from Zambia. The Electoral Authority has suspended vote counting in the presidential election due to reports of violence and the theft of ballot papers.
That sounds like a serious situation. What exactly happened during the vote counting process?
The reporting indicates that there were attacks on polling officials and some ballot papers were stolen. The Electoral Commission of Zambia halted the count as a result.
What's the potential impact on the election's legitimacy and the subsequent political process?
The suspension of vote counting raises concerns about the integrity of the election process. It may lead to delays or even disputes over the election results.
This is a developing story, and we'll likely see more updates as the situation unfolds.
That's all for today's discussion. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Goodbye.